What's up, guys? My name is Crazy Amateur the Boss, and today I will be doing another video. I'm gonna be doing another video of a story time. So this is part of a creepy story. So I think long time ago, this neighborhood used to have a graveyard because I was sitting there, right, and then I was and then my sister Janelle, which is in college, she said that she had there was a graveyard there was a graveyard in the woods, and this woods is next to my house. Ooh. And then, like, yeah, and she said, like, yeah. So I think years and years ago there used to be a graveyard. This neighborhood used to be a graveyard. But then the graveyard got caved up. Then these houses came here, and these trees, these roads, and these. Wait. I don't know if y'all know this, but I mean the next video I did. This is the second video I've uploaded. So I got a bad cold, but it's not that bad. It's just my snot. That's just my nose. Ooh. My sinuses are horrible. My throat hurts, and yeah, I'm not coughing or anything, so that's a good thing. So that means my cold ain't that bad. Avion's, his was bad. I got the same cold as his, but his was bad. Like, he was coughing, sneezing. He was coughing, sneezing, and everything. But mine ain't that bad. I'm just sneezing probably like once every 40, 30 minutes. Yeah, probably once every 2 hours, 4 hours, I don't know. But Avion, he's coughing every like 2 minutes. So, but yeah, like, so yeah, I got a really bad cold. So I got the cold that he had, but fortunately my cold ain't that bad. Yeah, my cold ain't that bad. But yeah. So as I was about to say, yeah, my sister said there was a graveyard. Hold up, I feel very stupid now. Feel very stupid. Alright, but there was a graveyard in the woods, and I think it's still there. But here's the story. So basically, it was close to Christmas and everything. I think it was on Christmas Eve when Mark Janelle said something about this. It was Christmas Eve. We open our presents at night, but that time we decided to open our presents in the morning. So yeah, of course I got like a little watch and a little like toy, a little toy here and there, a little 3DS toy. Before I broke my 3DS, which was 2-3 years ago. But yeah, she was sitting there and she said, "Hey y'all, there used to be a grave. I remember there used to be a graveyard in the woods back there." And I was like, "Wow." And she said, "Yeah, I remember." All right, here's the story. She said she remembered we was going. So first of all, my neighbor used to have a cat, and it died. So he might have he might have digged it up and put the cat in there, and then put the gravestone in and said "rip" something. But yeah, I think it might have said it because the neighbor's cat died years and years ago. So maybe there's a cat ghost. But yeah, but like, so she was sitting. Okay, oh, just stuff outside. But she was sitting there, right? And like, it was just scary. And she said, so basically, she was sitting there and like, she said this. My uncle and her, they was outside and everything, and they was sort of like, "Oh wait," and she was like, "Wait, can we go in the woods? Cause I never been in there before. It'd probably be fun going in there." And he was like, "Oh, okay, sure." So they went in there, and then all of a sudden, they said they were sitting there walking, and all of a sudden they saw it. They was just sitting there walking. All of a sudden they looked down and they saw a gravestone. And then they were like, "What is this gravestone doing here?" And then they got scared. Janelle got scared, so she had ran out the woods. And then my uncle, he was still looking at it, reading it. It said "rip" something. I don't know what it said. "Rip," and it had a C, so it might have been said "rip" cat or "rip." I don't know. But yeah, and I was like, it was just crazy. Hold on, come right back. But yeah, so basically, What do you want? What do you want? Okay. So basically, there was like, she said that this dog graveyard, it is scared the living crap out of her, and she got really scared. And yeah, and she was sitting there, and then she started running out the woods. And the uncle was like, he started reading it, and then it said rip something, rip C, and it said A. So might have said rip cats. Then the boss part said 1940 to 2016. I don't know, but or 19 and something. So why you keep looking at me like that, Joe? Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Okay. She'll. All right. So here's the next story. It's cold. Hold up. But yeah, here's the next story. So I remember when I was like, this used to happen a lot when I was 5 and 4 years old. I used to, like, when my dad don't be sleeping in his room, sometimes he would sleep in here, sometimes he would be in a dining. See this room right here now, that I'm in here right here now? This used to be a dining room where it was just couches, and it used to be a gaming room, basically. And, yeah, it used to be a gaming room where, like, it would sit there and all of a sudden, you know, oh, that's just that thing. He was sitting. It was used to be a den. It was a couch, row of couches right there. Then another row of couches behind me, and then it had a TV and everything. And we had like a little gaming system where we could play Pac-Man and racing games and stuff like that. So it was basically a gaming room. But then as the years went on, as I turned 5, 6, and 7, stuff like that, my bed got here, and go to sleep, Cindy. Okay, you were asleep the last time, but yeah. I don't know if y'all noticed, but she was on the other side of the bed before I started the video, and then she moved right there. And because when I paused the video, she kept doing stuff. She kept meowing, and then also she sat right there, and then she just watched me do this video. And she wanted to be in the video, guess. See, here you go. You gonna be famous, alright? Alright? You probably play with that. Because I don't know why she like playing with it. She like sniffing it. Yeah. See, look, she's sniffing it. Alright. But, yeah, so here's the story. I remember I was 5, or was it 7 years? I think I was 7 years old when this happened. Now I'm 11, going on 12. You know, I'm almost 12 years old. And, yeah, I was sitting on the bed, laying down. And then, all of a sudden, I would hear, like, it would be like, I would always wake up at 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning. Or close to 3 o'clock in the morning. It happened over and over and over again. It wouldn't stop. I just kept waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning. And it'll always be like on days when we don't have school. It always be like 3 o'clock in the morning. And then, yeah. Oh, goodbye. 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 Okay, now get out. Okay, so basically, why she still standing on my door? Like she want to come back in. You want to come back in here? You want to come back in here? She's just sitting at my door now. Oh, it's cold. I can't do nothing. But, yeah. I was sitting on the bed like this, right? I was in the bed. I was just sitting there, just watching TV. And then I went to sleep. And then I woke up. It was raining and it was storming real bad. Then all of a sudden I went to sleep. I woke up. I was like, and I looked outside. It was lightning. I was watching it. It was lightning. The wind was blowing it off. Like, the wind was just calm. Like, it was just stuck. Like, everything was just still. There was no wind out there. The wind had said 0 miles per hour. And then, I woke back up. I was like this. And then I was like, oh, man, it's raining bad, but the wind ain't going. Then all of a sudden, I wake up, and I hear this. And I was like, what is that? And at first I thought the house I thought the house was broken because of the wind, but the wind said 0 miles per hour. So I got up, and it was coming for the kitchen. It did it twice. And I was sitting there walking like this. And I was like, and I was like, oh my God, what's going on? Then I looked, right, and 3 pans that was on the table, kitchen table, was not on the kitchen table. One of them was hanging off the chair. One of them was two of them was on the floor, upside down, and one of them was spinning around on the floor. And I was like, what is? And I was like, then, as I was sitting and I put the pans back up there, I heard this. I heard it stumping. And I was like, And I looked, and I thought, and then I was like, is that my mom or my dad? Because sometimes when they walk, because when my mom walks, you know how some people walk and all of a sudden they have that like heavy step, and she like, and that's how some people walk. Sorry, I don't know why some people walk like that. My mom walk like that sometimes. So I was out with my mom, and I was like, Mom? And then all of a sudden I heard it again. It was just going slowly. And also it was getting closer and closer to the kitchen. And then behind me, I heard something do this. No, and I was like, oh no, and I went running, yo. And it scared me so bad. I didn't know what it was. So I ran in my mom's room. They were in their sleep, and I said, Mama, I'm hearing really weird noises in the kitchen. I don't know what's going on. And she like, Jacob, it's probably just the wind. I was like, but Mama, if it was the wind, this house would be getting destroyed right now, because the wind is 0 miles per hour. And she looked on this little thing I got right here right now. It said 0 miles per hour. And she like, yeah, you're right. And then it was outside. It was still storming. Then I said, oh crap, my PC. Come on, PC. No. There we go. My PC almost crashed. Okay. But, yeah, back to what I was saying. I need to sit down. Hold up. But, yeah, I had to go blow my nose. But, yeah, back to what I was saying. I was sitting there, and then all of a sudden my mama, she said, alright, I'm gonna go check with you. And I was like, don't do that, because that's gonna be so scary, too. Why would you do that? That's weird to do that and check. She was like, just to make sure everything was okay. And I was like, alright. So I went with her, and then all of a sudden, and while she was walking, I was sitting there, right, and all of a sudden I heard this. We heard the same noise, just like this. But this time it was going faster. It was like, and I was like, what is that? What is that? A freaking half horse, half man walking towards me or something? And then, and it scared us. And we didn't know what it was. And also we heard this. And we got so scared. We ran out the house. We got the holy water, and we put it all over the house and everything. We got so scared. And we was like, save this house. And then, and then we were just so scared, yo. And then we didn't know what it was. Then we woke up 8 o'clock in the morning. We heard the same noises. And then, you want to know what it was? It was Catchy coming from outside. It was a dog sitting there messing with something. It was, we had a flag that had got knocked down because we had a hurricane like 5 days after this started happening. Like it was Hurricane Irene after this happened, and then, yeah, it was Hurricane Irene, and then Hurricane Irene it knocked over a grill, like a big grill that we had. And the grill about the size of this, they were almost the size of this curtain right now. It was a grill, and it fell over, and then it knocked over chairs and everything, blew down the flag, and knocked down trees that was like 3 seconds away from us. So we got really lucky that none of them around us fell. Cause there's a big tree in our front yard. It's a pine tree, or a pine cone tree, and they got pine cones on it. And we got so lucky that it did not fall. And like, yeah. And then, yeah, stuff like that. Alright, let's get back to the story. And I will be doing another story about Hurricane Irene, maybe in the future, maybe in a few more days, maybe today or maybe tomorrow. If I feel better. Right now I do feel a little bit better, but I'm scratching right now. But yeah, back to what I was saying. It was actually a dog messing with the every like few seconds it would come on the porch, and we would hear it stomp. And also it walked away, and while I was walking, we heard the same just footsteps from it walking. So the whole time it was that one little dog just sitting there walking. And I know I thought it was a ghost. But then it won't done. Now that I'm talking about it, I'll get my own self scared. Now I keep looking around, looking outside. But yeah, I got scared. I didn't know what was happening, and then yeah. So I realized it was just a dog just sitting there walking, looking at me, and everything, just saying that, oh, I'm gonna just play with this little stick. It was a flagpole he was messing with, and then the noises that was doing like was a dog. He was sitting there running. Then he had ran to the pole, and the pole had started rolling. That scared me. This thing right here scared me. I thought it was something else. But like it was sitting there, and this pole started rolling because the dog was messing with it. But then we eventually, the owner of the dog, which is down the street, realized the dog keeps coming to our house, and the dog, she put the dog in the cage so dog wouldn't get out. But then eventually the dog got out, and then he had actually growled at one of the neighbors down the street. So now the dog is at the pound right now, and the dog has never been seen again. So they probably put him to sleep, or yeah, I don't know. Rest in peace, dog. If it's dead, rest in peace. But yeah. So tomorrow I'll be doing oh my god, my head hurts a little bit from this cold. But tomorrow I'll be doing another story time after I do a gameplay about something. I'll be doing another story time about me. I'll be doing. I don't know what I was looking at the whole time. Like doing a story, I was looking like this. Don't look like I'm looking at something else. Yeah. Now I'm looking at y'all. But sorry if I wasn't looking at y'all. Like, I hate when I do that. I have a habit of looking at my own self. I have a habit of looking at my own self when I do it. But now I know the camera is right there, so I'm pointing at you right now. And if you're not looking, I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah. So I'll be doing another episode of FNAF Ultimate Edition maybe today. So that's gonna be my third upload. Or I might be doing a video of the story time. If this is y'all suggestion, do y'all want me to do another video of story time, or one of these story times, or another episode of FNAF Ultimate Edition, and we're gonna keep on playing until we beat it? Or do you want me to do a Half-Life 2, episode 2, the actual game, episode 2, and yeah. So that's gonna be the end of this video. Hit the like button. That's gonna be the end of this video. Hit the like button. Share with your friends and families, and don't be afraid to subscribe. After you subscribe, hit the bell icon so you get notified every time I do a video. Alright. Peace.